Hello, young explorers. In today's story, we step into a timeless tale of determination, cleverness, and bravery. Join three spirited piglets as they set out to build their own homes and face a cunning foe, the big bad wolf. The story is about three little pigs who want to build their own houses and do so with different materials. Follow their journey through challenges, surprises, and a showdown that will leave you on the edge of your seat. Get ready for an adventure packed with life lessons, laughter, and a triumphant ending that will warm your heart. Today's story is titled The Three Little Pigs. Make sure to watch till the end because I have an amazing surprise at the end of the video. Here it goes. Once upon a time, there were three little pigs named Curly, Swirly, and Twirly who lived happily with their loving mother, Mama Pig, in a quaint cottage nestled in the lush green meadows on the outskirts of Piggly Wood. One sunny spring morning, Mama Pig decided it was time for her darling piglets to leave the cozy comforts of home. My dear little ones, you're all grown up now. It's time for you to go out into the big, wide world and build homes of your own. But beware, for lurking in these woods is the sneaky, greedy, big bad wolf who gobbles up any helpless pigs he finds wandering about, she warned. After tearful goodbyes and many warm hugs, the three siblings set off down the winding dirt path, oinking merrily as they left Piggly Wood behind. They were excited to start their grown-up lives, but also nervous about the dangers their mother had warned them about. The first little piggy, Curly, was the laziest of the bunch. He daydreamed about relaxing and playing instead of working hard like his brothers. When Curly came across a farmer transporting fresh golden straw in his wagon, an idea sprang to mind. "Good sir, could I please take some straw to build my house? I don't have any money, but I'd be much obliged," he pleaded politely. The kindly farmer took pity on Curly and handed him an armful of straw. In no time at all, Curly had rapidly constructed a makeshift house of straw by the side of the road. He stuffed handfuls of straw between crooked twigs and piled the bales haphazardly. Stepping back to admire his work, Curly grinned with pride, then settled down happily for a nap. Safe and cozy under the straw roof, he snored the day away without a care in the world. Meanwhile, Swirly, the middle piggy, was walking further down the forest path whistling a cheerful tune. While not as lazy as his brother, Swirly didn't want to expend more effort than necessary on building a sturdy dwelling. When he crossed paths with a lumberjack chopping firewood, Swirly had an idea. "Sir, could you spare some sticks for me to build a house? If not, I'll just keep walking." The lumberjack smiled warmly and kindly offered Swirly a heaping pile of sticks no longer than his arm. Swirly crafted a small house of sticks in a jiffy. He wedged the sticks closely together and secured them with strings of ivy vines from the forest floor. Pleased with his new home, Swirly settled in for a snack of acorns and mushrooms he had gathered along his journey. The last piggy, Twirly, was the most thoughtful and hard-working of the trio. He ventured far across streams and meadows in search of the best building materials. At last, Twirly discovered a busy brick factory near the edge of Piggly Wood. For days, he carried load after load of sturdy bricks back to his construction site. With great precision and care, Twirly cemented each brick perfectly in place, one by one, until his house was complete. Twirly admired his solid craftsmanship, knowing this cozy brick fortress would keep him safe from the harsh elements and any hungry predators. After the three little pigs had settled snugly into their new abodes, a sinister shadow crept through the depths of Piggly Woods. It was the dreaded big bad wolf. His dark fur bristled, and his eyes glinted cruelly as he sniffed the air, catching whiff of his favorite food, succulent roast pork. Licking his chops, the big bad wolf stealthily pursued the smell until he came upon Curly's humble house of straw. Peeking in the window, the big bad wolf could see Curly fast asleep amid the loosely scattered straw, dreaming of mountains of acorns. The wolf licked his fangs and approached the door. Little pig, let me come in," he called sweetly, disguising the greedy gleam in his eyes. Stirring from his slumber, Curly nervously replied, No, not by the hair on my chinny chin. I'll not let you in, Mr. Wolf, sir." "Then I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow your house in," roared the big bad wolf in a fierce growl. Taking a huge gulp of air, the wolf blew a powerful gust against the straw house. The fragile structure instantly collapsed into a pile of strewn straw. Curly leapt from the wreckage and fled as quickly as his curly tail could take him down the path to Swirly's stick house. The big bad wolf licked his lips as he watched the plump piggy race away. He prowled menacingly towards Swirly's house of sticks nestled among the trees. Little pig, let me come in," the wolf growled hungrily through the walls. Swirly shivered in fear but replied bravely, No, not by the hair on my chinny chin. You can't come in, Mr. Wolf." Angered by Swirly's refusal, the big bad wolf took a big huffing breath. "Then I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow your house in." With an ear-splitting howl, the wolf unleashed a thunderous blast of wind. Swirly's sticks snapped like twigs and his house was no more. Squealing in horror, Swirly and Curly sprinted as fast as lightning to Twirly's fortress of brick, with the big bad wolf close on their heels. When they reached Twirly's sturdy brick house, the three frightened piggies slammed the door shut. From inside, they could hear the wolf prowling outside, scraping his razor-sharp claws against the door. Little pigs, let me come in," the big bad wolf rasped. "Not by the hair on our chinny chins," the piggies shouted. "Then I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow your house in," roared the wolf. The big bad wolf huffed and he puffed. He huffed and puffed and he huffed again. The air crackled with the force of the wolf's powerful gusts, but Twirly's solid brick house would not budge, no matter how hard the big bad wolf blew. Exhausted from his efforts, the big bad wolf could huff and puff no more. His thick fur was tousled, and his eyes drooped wearily. Knowing he was defeated, the wolf slunk away in search of an easier catch. Curly, Swirly, and Twirly peeked out the window and watched in relief as the big bad wolf disappeared into Piggly Woods. Joyfully, the three little pigs opened Twirly's sturdy door to breathe the fresh forest air. They laughed and cheered, grateful to be safe from the clutches of the villainous wolf. Their terrifying ordeal had taught them that hard work and perseverance pay off. Together, they would rebuild their houses of straw and sticks, stronger and better than before. And they would keep their chimneys smoking to ward off any big bad wolves who came lurking around, because they refused to let anyone or anything blow their houses down ever again. The moral of a story is the lesson it teaches you. The story teaches us that if we work hard and put effort into what we do, we can overcome challenges and stay safe. It's like the three little pigs who built houses to protect themselves from the big bad wolf. Only Twirly put much effort and preparation into building his house, which became a sanctuary for the other pigs. So, the moral is that hard work and being prepared are very important. Here are the meaning of some of the interesting words used in the story. I've got a bunch of awesome words that might sound a bit fancy, but don't worry, I've also got some super cool and exciting words that mean the exact same thing. And guess what they're called? Synonyms. Let's dive in and learn together and turn our reading adventure into an explosion of fun and excitement. The first word is abode. An abode is just a fancy word for a place where someone lives, like a home. It's where you sleep, eat, and have fun. Other words that mean the same thing as above are dwelling, residence, and home. The second word is stealthily. When you do something stealthily, you do it very quietly and secretly, so no one can see or hear you. It's like playing a sneaky game. Other fun words that mean the same thing as stealthily are sneakily, covertly, and quietly. The third word is outskirts. This word talks about the edges of a place, like where a town or city starts to meet the open country. It's not right in the middle, it's closer to the sides. Other words that mean the same thing as outskirts are perimeter, boundary, and fringe. The fourth word is haphazardly. Doing things haphazardly means you're not really planning or organizing them. You're doing them without thinking much about the order. Other fun words that mean the same thing as haphazardly are randomly, carelessly, and messily. The fifth word is sinister. This word is used to describe something that seems kind of scary or evil. It's like a bad guy in a story. Other words that mean the same thing as sinister are menacing, wicked, and dark. I hope you had an amazing time listening to the story and discovering those fantastic new words that are about to add a sparkle to your vocabulary. And guess what? This is just the tip of the iceberg in our exciting word adventure. If you're hungry for more exciting words and amazing stories, don't miss out. Hit that subscribe button, like, and share this video. Let's keep the learning and fun going together. Your journey to becoming a word wizard is just getting started. Are you excited to show what you know about the story? Get ready for 5 awesome questions that are waiting for your answers. When you answer them all correctly, you'll feel like a storytelling champion. Are you ready for the quiz? Let's dive in to test your knowledge and understanding of the story. Question 1. What did the 3 little pigs leave behind when they went into the world to build their own homes? A. Their toys. B. Their cozy beds. C. Their mother. D. Their clothes. The correct answer is C. Their mother. Question 2. Which pig built a house out of straw? A. Swirly. B. Twirly. C. Curly. D. None of them. The correct answer is C. Curly. Question 3. What kind of house did Swirly build? A. A house made of bricks. B. A house made of wood. C. A house made of straw. D. A house made of sticks. The correct answer is D. A house made of sticks. Question 4. Which pig built the strongest and safest house? A. Swirly. B. Twirly. C. Curly. D. Mama Pig. The correct answer is B. Twirly. 5. Which pig's house did the big bad wolf blow down first? A. Swirly's. B. Twirly's. C. Curly's. D. Mama Pig's. The correct answer is C. Curly's. Huge high fives to all the super smart kids acing every answer. You're like brainy superheroes, and your focus on the story totally paid off. And hey, for those who didn't nail all the answers, no worries at all. You're amazing and your effort shines. Don't feel down because you're absolutely fantastic too. I'm confident you'll sparkle even more in the next story. I'm cheering for you. Keep shining, keep learning, and keep having a blast. One more thing. If you enjoyed the story and want to watch more exciting stories like this, please don't forget to subscribe so you can watch all the new stories we make. Until we meet again for the next story, keep exploring.